Hello, this is Kickster, and welcome back to the Asteroid base project. Yes, sorry about the delay for the video. I've been, my A-levels, my A2 exams are coming up soon, so that's probably why I've been, doing work instead of recording. Well, not necessarily doing work out of choice, but doing work because I have to. Yeah, welcome back. This is episode 5. As you may notice, the new thing in the right-hand corner of the screen, I can't really read off the numbers because my preview is too small. Is we got a new mod. It's the Kerbal engineering mod, which is very handy. Just gives you numbers rather than doing maths. And also, you might also notice, wow, this is going really fast. It's because this is the first ever episode that I'm recording post-edit, like for recording my voice post-editing, which is pretty cool. It means that I can pack. I mean, this video is only 9.5 minutes long, and I've probably got twice the amount of content I could have got into a 20-minute video if I hadn't have done this. So I think it's a good way, and I can also focus more on what I'm saying, rather than focusing on rockets. But I might run out of things to say. That's also watch that. It's a bit of a wobbly rocket there. But yes, so as we reveal behind the fairings, this is going on the base. Before we send anything else up there, it is a power module. It's basically just covered in RTGs, which for those of you who don't know are radio thermoelectric generators. Wait, I think so. Is it radio thermal electric? Something like that. Basically, they use radioactive decay to provide energy, and it's much more practical than having giant solar panels flopping about where they could get destroyed on the base. So at the moment, we are just going up to the base, and this will be our first mission of today, in this super sped up 4x footage, which is pretty cool. I'm liking this now, because it's all this boring stuff here that you would have normally had to watch. I mean, you do, but it takes a lot less time. I think actually because of my low orbit, I do actually end up skipping a bit, because the time warp, because I'm so low, the time warp doesn't allow me to. I have to set it for an hour, I think. And is this me doing it now? No. At the moment I'm getting up. I think I've already done it. Okay, that just happened then. I'm not very observant. It's kind of small, so I can't really see. Yeah, that happened then. I skipped because the time warp would have taken too long. So you could notice that. I didn't notice that. So yeah, as you can see, we are rendezvousing very quickly, because this thing with just the power station has got an insane amount of thrust to weight ratio. So it just full thrust to mass ratio. So it just flies about and can accelerate and decelerate insanely quickly. Plus it's 4x sped up, so this is me coming in to the asteroid. You see the little lag as the loading distance comes in. We decelerate, and then we detach our power module, because it has RCS of its own, which once again has ridiculous thrust to mass ratio, because the thrusters are very powerful and it weighs practically nothing. It has a bit of RCS to fuel itself, and it also has some xenon canisters, because quite frankly they're the only things I could fit on it that would fit inside the fairing as well. And perhaps one day we'll have an ion craft that will need refueling, and we have the xenon fuel to do it. So I'm just going to stick it on the edge because it's tiny. I don't really, if we have a bigger thing like a fuel tank, I don't really want to get it in the way. So that's it on the power station on. Let's attach the asteroid base, and now it's time to return, because I put a probe on it so we could return it, because I don't want to junk up the air. I've already put a bit of junk near the asteroid, but this thing, again, it's got such high thrust that it can decelerate at insane rates, and it has so much fuel that I thought, burn towards the ground. So now it's hurtling towards the ground at ridiculous velocities. As it re-enters, you see that lovely re-entry heat effects, and now the Mach effects, because it's still going really fast, before it hits the ground in a few seconds. Boom. And then, and then this bit bounces up, and there's the other bit that bounces up, and then it all destroys. So on to the next mission, which in this super... I'm not really used to this kind of pace of these kind of episodes. Yes, the next mission is sending up the habitat module, the thing that they will live in. You can't really see it very well in this. You see it a bit through this episode, but you'll see it more in the next episode when I send up Kerbals to actually go around, inside it, and I talk about more you'll see about what it looks like. It's basically just a habitat module that I wanted to look cool. So, so it's got 4 crew canisters and some other little features in there. Lots of lights as well, so you can see what they're doing when they're on the dark side. Basically, I just got the launcher from that launched the service port, and I attached it to the big, you know, thing. Oh my god, I'm getting dementia or something. The big habitat. That's what I'm looking for. The big habitat. I attached the big launch stage to that, and reused it. That's what the great thing about the sub-assembly, which is no longer a mod. 0.23 introduced it as a core feature, which is a very good idea by Squad, in my opinion. It's a pretty neat idea. So yeah, now we just rendezvousing up. This one, unlike when we transported the service port up here, I actually had a Kerbal in it, but I thought that's an unnecessary risk, so I just replaced it with a big adapter, and it's got a probe on it, so we can also return this once it's attached to the asteroid. So here we are coming in, looking for what am I looking for? There. So we're targeting the asteroid at the moment. Now it's time to burn up to meet it. Yeah, so there we go. So yeah, the Kerbal, Kerbal Engineer mod, I mostly use it so I can see the Apple apps and the Perry apps without looking on the map view, although I do use the map view occasionally, as you've seen. Oh yeah, that's more time warping that I needed to do. So yeah, I can see the map, I can see the Apple apps and stuff, and also I know the delta V of the ship before I launch it, because most of the time it's just trial and error, and this is sort of a more reliable way, although I do normally leave ridiculous amounts of delta V in my ships, as in this one. But still, I thought it'd be it doesn't help me in any way physically. It just gives me some numbers that I don't have to do. I could do the maths myself, but I'd rather not. I'd rather not do maths homework. I'd rather not do my real maths homework and then do maths in this. So yeah, we are coming in. We're gonna just point ourselves at the asteroid base and speed up towards it because we're quite far away. Now, if I remember correctly, yes, we turn back around. Sort of slow down, or more. Oh yeah, look there, very near miss right there. That could have easily smashed us straight into the asteroid. That was pretty much pure luck that didn't happen. So now we're kind of doing a bit of a messy correction here. A time warping round so we can see on the light side, so both me and you could see what was going on. And now let's do a bit of a dance and point our way at the asteroid. Although at the moment we're on the same side as the surface port, so as you'll see in a moment. You'll see in a moment I'm moving my way sort of around the asteroid. It's not direct. I would have liked it to be quite directly on the other side, but it's kind of a third of the way around, which isn't too bad, because we might put something else on there. I can't think of something to put on there at the moment, but you never know. I might put like a big solar farm on there just for the hell of it, or I don't know, something else, an amusement ride of some kind. I don't know. But anyway, I sort of maneuvered it around. Trouble is, with the asteroids being so uneven, and also I forgot to target its centre of there you go, lights on. I forgot to target its centre of mass, which didn't help. It's difficult to point the claw in the right place, so I kind of end up wobbling about, not knowing which way's up, because there is no up in space. Oh no. Yeah, and we eventually do attach. There we go. We've attached to the base. Yeah, kind of a third of the way around, and let's detach our little carrier module, I suppose, and send it on its merry way. After once again doing a bit of a dance, because for some reason I can't get my bearings in space, there we go, we decelerate away, and goodbye asteroid. And blinks out of existence when the loading distance does. There we go, it's out of existence. And now once again we just burn down. I'm time warping myself here as well as the video time warping. There we go, crashing through the atmosphere, once more Mach effects. And here we go, slamming into the ocean. I've been Kickster, this has been Termite Gaming. See you later.